What's next?
Okay, we got the last one here. Alas says, Rob, what's more likely, Mission Impossible to make more money at the box office or F1? Mission Impossible.
Okay, I have a friend, my friend in exhibition who has seen F1, said it was great, saw it in IMAX. The thing that you can't downplay is that, like soccer, football, whatever. By the way, shout out to Tottenham Hotspurs. I'm just going to say that because they won. They won. My friend Eliana Fu is very excited. But F1 is huge around the world. And I think as a global film, I think F1 is going to be giant in it's going to be, I think it's going to be like the Bond franchise. F1 is going to do very well here, but it's going to do way better around the world. And I think it's going to ultimately make more money than Mission Impossible.
Yeah, I mean, Tom Cruise versus Brad Pitt. I mean, again, it's kind of tricky because on the one hand, you have one where you have a template, right? We've seen the financial results of Mission Impossible movies. We have not had an F1 franchise.
Right.
This is the first movie. My guess, pure guess, could be totally wrong. My guess is that this is going to have a huge global market because F1 is much bigger around the rest of the world than it is here, obviously. Although, man, when they brought F1 to Vegas, holy crap, that just turned that entire city upside down.
Yeah.
I love the Mission Impossible movies. I liked Dead Reckoning more than most people did, although I don't think it was a top 3, but I thought it was really good. But the reality is, the financial thing was in a bit of a decline. Not a ton. I mean, it did good money for most movies, but for a Mission Impossible movie, it was a little bit on the lower end of what they were expecting. Whereas F1, I think that movie's got the potential. Let's put it this way. I don't think Mission Impossible makes $800 million.
No.
I think F1 could make $800 million. And therefore, I'm going to say I think it's more likely that F1 ends up being the bigger film.
I also think, John, that F1, look, Mission Impossible is almost 3 hours long. It has been getting mixed reviews, and people have said it's kind of a slog the first hour, a lot of talking. That excites me because I like spy craft and all that. But F1, from what we've seen, just that first 10 minutes, the way it's shot, I mean, that's a kick-ass, that's Top Gun Maverick kind of a movie-going experience. And I think that that it's going to be a much more, in terms of satisfying and visceral coming out of the theater, people are going to go see that movie in IMAX and be like, yeah, I want to go drive a car.
I'm seeing it in 40X.
Well, there you go.
This will be my second film that
It'll be
I've
my
seen in
first
40X.
because I missed Tornado, or not Tornado, Twisters.
I think
Tornado,
F1 is going to be huge, and I think it's going to be a very satisfying experience, and I wouldn't be surprised if it ended up doing huge numbers, more than people anticipate. Even though we've only seen the first 10 minutes, the photography alone it's Top Gun Maverick on the road. It's unbelievable.
Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's episode, BetterHelp. You know what? I think we've come a long way in how we talk about mental health. I mean, that great show Shrinking certainly helps, but it used to be something people avoided bringing up. But now, more and more, we're realizing it's just as important to take care of yourself mentally as it is taking care of yourself physically. But still, 1 in 4 Americans say that they've skipped getting any kind of help because they're afraid of getting judged, and that has got to change. This month is Mental Health Awareness Month, so let's talk about how therapy isn't just for people going through major life events. It's for learning healthy coping strategies, building boundaries, and growing into the best version of ourselves. And BetterHelp makes it easier than ever. They've been connecting people with licensed therapists for over 10 years, with a network of over 30,000 professionals across a wide range of specialties. It's completely online, so it fits into your schedule. No commuting, no waiting rooms, and if the therapist you're with isn't the right fit for you, you can switch at any time, no extra cost. We are all better with help. Visit betterhelp.com/Campea to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Campea. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.